home to a number of different festivals over the year. It's known as the folkloric capital of Peru, not only through community-based tourism, but the various music festivals, dance festivals, lake-related festivals as well. They have a huge festival where they actually put candles in the lake, and the entire lake is lit up for this festival. It's pretty spectacular. As I mentioned, Lake Titicaca and the Uros Islands, we have communities that live and their lives are centered around this lake. And you can actually have experiences through various tour companies here in the US to stay with these people, learn how they live through the lake. We have this joke or somewhat of an experience that you could go to bed on one side of the lake and wake up on the other, because these are just floating islands that traverse. And last time I was there, I was visiting with a woman who shared with me that her daughter was pushing her father to move the island closer to school so she didn't have to paddle so far every morning to get to school. And he was really hesitant to do so, but at the end of the day, he did. And he moved the island closer to our school. So those are some of the cool stories that you can uncover by discovering this part of Peru. Also, Peru is home to the deepest canyon in the world, the Colca Canyon. It is twice as deep as the Grand Canyon, for perspective's sake. It's also where the bird with the largest wingspan flies, the condor. So you can see those amazing birds and animals in nature flying over the Colca Canyon, great for soft adventure, horse riding, and doing different trails. You can also explore Peru's Amazon. We have two Amazon regions, the Southern Amazon and the Northern Amazon. Southern Amazon is more for that bird watcher, bird lover, hiker sort of person that you want to get out and be with the outdoors and be with the animals close up. Ranging from leopards to different monkeys, howler monkeys, to different varieties of birds, orchids. You can see that all, but you also have opportunities to interact with the local natives that live in the Amazon as well. In the northern part of the Amazon, it's really well known for its river cruising. You can do different excursions that are offered by your cruise provider. It's really special on the cruise ships because those excursions consist of watching pink dolphins, going piranha fishing, walking through the nature trails through a guided specific area of focus. The food on those cruise ships are spectacular again with the fresh fish and the foods that the chefs on board are preparing. In the north of Peru is an area that's the pre-Incan civilization of Peru known as the Moche civilization. In the last 10 years, we've uncovered about 6 different archaeological digs and projects, some of them relating back to the discoveries of Tutankhamun as far as importance in Egypt. It's the Señor de Zipan, and his tomb is in the northern part of Peru. There's also World Heritage Sites known as Chan Chan. So there's a lot to see and do in the north of Peru. And if you're active and you want to get out, the northern part of Peru is the capital of surfing. Huge surf competitions take place every year. It's home to, I don't know my surfing terms very well, but it's home to the largest left wing wave. It's a huge wave that people go and surf, and this is that surfer surfing that wave. So as I shared, as you can see today, Peru really offers a diversity of experiences. It's not just about Machu Picchu, but you can go and watch hummingbirds, you can go and ride the waves, you can interact with that little girl that lives in the local community in Puno. You can interact on the different festivals, put on a mask and do the dances the locals do. There is a lot to do and discover. On the upper left you see the river cruises, and then on the lower right for you guys is the city of Cusco and watching those kind of fun nightlife experiences. So I encourage you to visit peru.travel.com or peru.travel.en, depending on your region, and stop by the booth today. I'm happy to answer any questions at this time. And for those of you that do stop by, I have little knickknacks. If you come by my booth, this is from the north of Peru. It's a little bird, handcrafted in traditional clay and Moche civilization artifact. And then the other one is a good luck called a wawa. And this wawa is actually something that families would give each other when they got a new house. You'd hang it behind your door to prevent bad from coming in. So I have these little knickknacks for you. I encourage you to come by my booth. I'd love to answer any questions if you have any right now.
Right.
And
Thanks.
thank you for taking the time.